Hello, welcome to another video. We're just at my uncle's grabbing a trailer, and then we're gonna go pick the Evo up from Weldon Garage, and then take it to Alex Autos and get it bore scoped. See what we've actually done to it, so then we can actually get a quote of what sort of engine rebuild we need. We're gonna try and go for all forged parts, so we can run about 600 brake out of it, but we will see about that. So let's put the trailer on and let's get going. We're now at Weldon Garage. Just going to set the trailer up. Lift him. Drop all down. Evo's there. You can just about see her. So we get the trailer set up, and then we get the keys and we start her up. So let's have on this bad boy. Look, that needs to be tight. Needs to be undone. There we go. You'll move that length of wood off there, Sam, and put them two on there. Yeah, that's what we got to watch. There's one of them down that end, and that's what done the whole wheels last time. Is that enough?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah? We'll see. This is up tight. Yep, we're all on. Bum, bum, bum. Right, let's go and speak to him and get my keys to the old baby. It's in there for a little while, so hold up, peoples. We've got a range off the shore now. That's better. So yeah, mate, it's in there for about 3 weeks. So there's the wheels we did last time on the ring pull. So don't know what's. I think John's just put I think he said put 4 litres of oil in it. From that, that's it. So we'll see how she sounds now. Yeah, it does. It was really tappy when you first started. It seemed to like bang, and then it taps.
But the trouble is, because it's been short on oil,
you don't know what's wrong with it. Well, I'm going to take it to Alex Autos. He's going to bore scope it for me, and then I'll leave it at home and see what I do. A man's given us a quote already for a full forged engine build. He wants I think it was 6.2 to do that. Yeah. For pistons, all that lot. So I'd like to get 600 brake out of it.
It'd be worth converting it to a manual box.
You reckon?
Yeah, because they're worth a load more if you get a manual one.
Well, I think if I was going to get a manual one, I'd just go for the Evo 9.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd just buy an Evo 9 and do that.
Done, innit, I suppose. But also, what you don't know now is because it's low on oil in the engine, as it starved the turbo of oil.
That's, yeah, we don't know.
The first thing that goes, you think that turbo spins and glows red hot, it needs oil.
Yeah.
Regardless, it needs oil. So the first thing that usually gives up is the oil, the turbo, because you starved it of oil.
Yeah.
It's like starving us of oxygen.
Yeah.
And that's what usually goes. So.
Well, that's what we looked at. If I'm going to run 600 brake out of it, we need the bigger turbo, need everything.
Yeah.
So I think for a minute we run it. I'm going to obviously rebuild it, run it at 400 brake.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll get someone to put a turbo on it while it's engine out, because I've just got to drop the subframe right a lot. But yeah, and then just slowly do intercoolers and fuel pumps and all that shit.
Like intercooler and stuff is bumper off job. Whereas, like you say, if you're going to do a turbo and that, you're better off doing it.
Yeah, well, the turbo,
engine
got
this, keys on.
Yeah, right at the back, so you're better off.
Let's see what she sounds like. Oh, this feels good. Back in the baby. Right, so she's now full of oil, but we don't know exactly what's wrong, so let's see what's going on. She's low on fuel, we know that anyway. But it disappears and then it comes back. That's quite a big knock compared to when we brought it here, actually, even though there's more oil in it. It's quite a big knock. It weren't knocking. Yeah, that's quite a big knock. No. Right, go on, Sam, get her out. Let's get her on.
That is the noise.
Listen to it. Don't stand up if he does it.
No, not at all. So then that needs an engine.
Is it?
That's got a low compression. That's got an engine. That's
Yeah. That's my problem is waiting time. I'm very impatient for fucking things. I'm very impatient.
I can't get over.
He was like, you could be looking at spending like £8 grand. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
I ain't fuck, but I want the motherfucking thing done. And he's like, I got another man going, I can do it, but he's gonna be strong, and I want the fucking thing done.
Yeah.
Back on the road.
Yeah,
So. Right, let's see. You don't want them that high, bro. Right, go on. What? 2 seconds. Where can I rest that fucker? Yeah, it's falling off. Yeah. Right. Knocking over the GoPro, eh? Cheers for that. It just goes underneath it. So, boom. Sweet as a nut. You just touched the GoPro. I balanced it on the front.
I thought we had problems. As I pulled off, there was some smoke coming from this area, and I thought, oh no. Here we go.
But let's get it back over to Alex, and then we can see what we've actually done to the old girl. So we're all on now. Let's go.
In the oil. See the smoke?
Yeah, look, she's right. The smoke coming off.
I think what's happened is the standard turbo is empty.
Yeah,
it hasn't smashed itself, but
we didn't curb the wheels anymore. We didn't. That was good because we've done 1, 2, 3, 4.
First time, I'd have had a wheel then.
Lovely. Well, now Alex is unloaded, so gonna bore scope it and see what's going on with it. She's got a lovely tap to her, tell you that.
Is it?
So, he's gonna leave her on the trailer so we take her back home. Because he's got enough fucking cars here. He's got loads of shit. That's what he's got. Then I can have a yard like this, but it is what it is. So we're at Alex Autos. It weren't that bad when we dropped it off, was it? There was more noises, but it weren't that tappy.
Yeah.
Get it.
Obviously, there's a bit of lubricant in that.
When it gets to that sort of stage,
Yeah.
it doesn't take many revolutions.
Oh, make things stop.
Really, really bad.
We had to put it under it.
Yeah, I've been in there a while, haven't I?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, a long time.
What plugs you got in it? Just shit ones.
NGKs, mate. Yeah, NGK.
See if we've damaged that.
It's a score right up your ball for starters.
Let's have a look. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, big line. Nice. So you have to have the thing skimmed. Was it that's just because it's run or dry oil, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously as the piston comes up, there's nothing up full on it, is there? So she's got to be either cleared out or they got to be machine bored to 2.2. Make a bit more bottom end top.
What can you see, Al?
Some big scrape marks.
Yeah, as soon as I put it down there. Look at that one then.
Oh,
That's a good one.
that's a lovely one, that is.
See,
Oh,
yeah, because score mark down the ball.
That's not, there's one in there.
Look at those. Fuck it. It's starting to burn the tip of my nails.
Are they just cheap shit?
No,
No,
they're
they're
good
good plugs.
Just been in there a little while.
For a while, yeah.
Running rich as well, isn't it? Really rich.
That's probably what's been Cyrus there, it's running lean. Look at the burn at the top.
Oh yeah, on the other
And
side.
then it's melted the side of that electron.
It's got hot there and there.
So what you're saying, it's been running, what, too much air?
Bit lame.
Yeah, not enough fuel up the top end.
Probably when she bounced, when the old revs are up round. Probably.
Oh, we know exactly. Me and Al were your age once. We used to be fucking animals.
Well, the thing
with that
is,
stuff.
the last week, every time you get it up to 7.5 or 7,000 and go to change, it won't change until about 8.2, and then it's proper bouncing.
What, it was holding the gears?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, as it went round, it wouldn't change. It was, you'd change, and it was holding the gears. Or if it didn't do that, when you did change, the engine or the computer's changed, but the rev needle would slowly come back down, even though it's well, normally it just drops and then goes back again. It was coming down slowly, then coming back up.
That's a lot of revs, isn't it? 8.2 at that engine, like standard internals.
Yeah, she ain't got too much in her. So
That's going around pretty quick.
that's the one.
Driving like we stole it, so.
Yeah.
It's got to be driven.
Careful, isn't it?
That's what I mean. It's got to be driven like a stolen. Looks like the we won't be getting too much out of the P0 the tyres. The pilot sport force for a little while, won't we? Just stand on standard shit for a minute. So we've had a look. See, I scored quite bad, so we'll have to have a look, see how we're getting on. Plug's been in a little while, but.
Anything in there?
Huh?
Anything?
Just scored.
Is it?
Quite bad. No cracks or holes or anything. He said so it's all good like that, but yeah, it's quite scored quite bad.
Yeah.
So just take it apart. See how much. Huh? No, video on it. We're putting on YouTube. Start a YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
just get YouTube in it a little bit.
Oh, you might.
Just mix it together. Get a few people involved with it.
Yeah.
It's just good when we go to the meets and things like that.
Yeah, quite a few enthusiasts about, isn't there?
Yeah, and we got a mate just bought a Mark 1 TT,
Yeah.
so he's doing that up. We've
really?
got to do wheels and tyres on that next Saturday. Coilovers, all that shit all going on that.
Yeah.
And then he's doing one front about 400 brake out of that as well, so that'll probably be in here as well.
Oh, that's all right.
Hopefully in a few years' time we'll start earning a few quid in it, so start paying for some motors.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But
Isn't it?
it all starts with
Ain't
nowhere.
gonna lose anything, is it?
No. But gotta be done. As we go. So actually we're sitting for a little while now. Take it back home, unload it. But yeah, so he reckons we should have, well, we probably need now. We're gonna need some gauges, boost gauge, oil temp, exhaust temp, just so that you understand what the car's doing and when you push it. And it needs like a time off valve, he said. So like when you actually turn the car off, the car don't turn off, it tick over until the car, like the engine's all cooled down, because we just obviously I start it in the morning, give it 10 minutes to warm up, but when I've finished with it I just park it up, turn it off and leave it. So that's probably not too good for it as well, but we'll see. Now back home, Sam's just getting a few photo shots, and then we'll get the baby girl off and park her up over in the spot for a little while until we get prices from Alex. Already had a price from Japanese what's his name? Japanese imports.
Japanese imports and
And I'm waiting back for Indigo and Norris Motorsports to give us a quote on each for 600 brake build. Sure, we don't want to get good photos in, but we'll get there. Should be on the road. Wolf Fleece's TT's in next Saturday. We're doing coilovers all round, wheels, tyres and upgraded brakes. So then he should be all good to go, and then obviously it'll be a power upgrade, but we'll do that after we've had the Evo done. So we've still got a motor on the road. Yeah, and we'll get there. We're looking to get our own trailer, so I can use for work and for motors, but we're thinking of getting like a big tilt bed. I don't want something with the lip. I want it fully over, so it's slightly wider, because look, it barely just fits on. So if we get like a Supra or an R8 or something like that, or whatever we get, do you know what I mean? You're cutting it fine, so we want. Oh yes, I mean when we cut the wheel on this, so if you get anything wider than this, you're fucked. So we're just gonna go one bigger, so we can use it for work and for that, and get another pickup. Right.
what we are going to do is we're going to put the price of how much it does, because there's loads of people online and none of them will give you a full cost how much it costs to get this to this 600 brakes. So we were going to let you know how much it costs.
Yeah, no. And if the SST gearbox will hold it. God. It's a little bit harder than this morning, guys. Put it. So by the end of this, we'll know how much it costs. I reckon we'll get it done for about 12 grand. Yeah.
What, everything?
Because the engine's going to cost you about 6 to 7, yeah. And then time you do, put them bolts on the back, boy. Then time you do turbo, intercoolers, things like that. We've already got obviously custom manifold and exhaust, so we don't need that. And the wheels, actually they're top wheels. Here, go on. Just try and stick tight to this side and don't hit that rim. So it's that bad boy that's giving us jit. That's what curbed it last time. Ready? Listen to this. Yeah, go on. The phone's going off. Hello? Huh? Yeah, go on, keep going. Yeah, hang on, give me 2 seconds. Just get this light off. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Go on, you're in the woods. Keep going, keep going. Steady. Steady, keep going. Bring the wheel that way a little bit. Right. That way. Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go on, keep going. She's on. Back in the spot. We can't do nothing though. So it looks like we have to get the wheels done. Because we've got a curb there. We've got on there. And obviously the main one that curbed it all. So cousin George has got a job doing massage. That one's done the same as well. So that's that.